Warning, most of the gameplay is not my own, but I will credit the people in the description. Also, scary images, flashing lights, and viewer discretion is advised. You have been warned. I always wanted to do a character analysis ever since I started this channel, and why not start it here with probably my favorite character in the whole FNAF series, Circus Baby. So let's get started with this video. She is an animatronic that's based off a clown. She's 7'2". If you didn't know, she's also the same height as Nemesis from Resident Evil 3. I find that funny. But that's all, and it's also shown on her blueprints. And also in the 8-bit minigames, it's shown that she used to have blue eyes before the tragic accidents with William's daughter, Elizabeth Afton. Now, this is the part where I should get into what she looks like. I should have done that first, but oh well. She has reddish-orange hair with 2 ponytails, a red nose with red cheeks. Most of her style is red, orange, and white. The voice actor that plays her is Heller Matters. Some of her other works is Glamrock Chica and Dolly. That's to list a few examples. So now let's go to the origins of Circus Baby. She was an animatronic that was designed and built by the one and only William Afton to kidnap kids and collect their remnant as shown as in their blueprints. So William's daughter Elizabeth loved Circus Baby really much and she wanted to go see her, but she thought her dad made her just for her.
Daddy, why won't you let me play with her? Daddy, you let the other children go see her. Why won't you let me go? Daddy, just once let me go play with her. She's so pretty and shiny. Didn't you make her just for me?
So the reason why she killed Elizabeth was because of her programming. In Circus Baby's programming, William put, if there was one kid in an isolated room, Circus Baby will trap the kid in her stomach, killing them. The best person to explain what happened during that day is Circus Baby herself.
I was in a small room with balloons and a few tables. No one sat at the tables, though, but children would run in and out. Some were afraid of me, others enjoyed my songs. Music was always coming from somewhere else, down a hall. I would always count the children, I'm not sure why. I was always acutely aware of how many there were in the room with me. 2, then 3, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 2, then none. They usually played together in groups of 2 or 3. I was covered in glitter. I smelled like birthday cake. There were 2, then 3, then 5, then 4. I can do something special. Did you know that? I can make ice cream, although I only did it once. There were 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. Something happened when there was 1. A little girl standing by herself. I was no longer myself, and I stopped singing. My stomach opened, and there was ice cream. I couldn't move, at least, not until she stepped closer. There was screaming for a moment, but only for a moment. Then other children rushed in again, but they couldn't hear her over the sounds of their own excitement. I still hear her sometimes. Why did that happen?
I have no idea. Well, further ado, let's move to the personality part of the video. Circus Baby mainly speaks in a soft, calm voice that almost never raises above the soft and hushed tone. Also, Circus Baby does not actually attempt to attack the player in the game, but she'll instead appear to help the player in many ways while they attempt to survive their night. So in this, you can say she's kind, helpful, and generous, but this is a bunch of crap after night 3 and into the 4th night. She shows her true colors. She is a manipulative and cunning mastermind. She kidnapped us inside a spring lock from our old pizzeria, but even then, she is still helpful, telling the player to make sure that the spring locks are rounded up during the 4th night. And the next night, night 5, after she pulled the bandage off and revealed herself as a manipulative and cutting and masterminded person, she still plays pretend and saying that she's quote unquote broken. And then with the help of her, you go to the scooping room and she and the other animatronics become and perform Ennard. With her smartness, pride, and pretending, she was able to win. Plan was successful. She scooped the insides of Michael Afton and weared him as a suit. And that was Circus Baby in Sister Location. She wasn't in the custom night, even though that it's a non-canon custom night. So why the heck is Ennard and her not in it? But I feel like it's getting pretty long, so let's move to Pizzeria Sim. I love more of her evil side in this game. She doesn't have to play pretend no more because, you know, she already succeeded in escaping the sister location. She's not hiding her sweet personality anymore. Her plan worked. She was successful, but also there's some bad. And the bad is that she feels like a henchman to Scrap Trap. I mean, if my leader looked like this, I would bully the shit out of him, not gonna lie. And like, there's like no like context of why like this character change has been swapped. I mean, like personality wise. So it feels like Scott Cawthon just pulled it out of his ass. Well, there was the books, and I think she was like that in the books. But that's it. But that's like the only bad thing I could say about Scrap Baby. Her design is really awesome. Her right hand being the scooper that used to kill Elizabeth is cool. The wire hair is also awesome. And the roller skates on her feet are also really cool. And don't forget her dark green eyes. And as well, the best thing about her is that you can tell where she went back to getting all the pieces from her. I already mentioned the claw, but the lights in her chest maybe is from her showroom. And that face of hers is probably the spring lock suit from night 4 in Sister Location. But I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. But the reason why she is not with Ennard anymore is because of an argument between her and the rest of the Funtime animatronics. Here, I'll show it on screen. You're crowding us. Be quiet. You can't tell us what to do anymore. Yes, I can. You will do everything that I tell you to do. We outnumber you. That doesn't matter, dummy. We find a way to eject you. You'll be lost without me. Haha, say goodbye to our friends. I can put myself back together. She got kicked out of Ennard and formed herself as Scrap Baby, while the rest of the gang formed themselves as Molten Freddy. After you complete Night 5, Scrap Baby rambles on about something. Take a listen.
You played right into our hands. Did you really think that this job just fell out of the sky for you? No. This was a gift for us. You gathered them all together in one place, just like he asked you to. All of those little souls in one place, just for us. A gift. Now we can do what we were created to do and be complete. I will make you proud, Daddy. Watch, listen, and be full.
And then Henry came along, interrupted her, and then he burned down the whole pizzeria to free everybody's souls and also cast William Afton to hell. And that's the end of her for Pizzeria Sim. Like, she makes some other appearances in future games, so let's get to that, shall we? She's one of the characters you can choose in Ultimate Custom Night, where you get to buy her plushie. She was in Help Wanted as a minigame where you hide in a closet from her. A staff bot dresses up like her in the diner area at Bonnie Bowl. And finally, she was in Help Wanted 2 with her own minigame to herself, where she and the Plus Babies play with you in the dark. They play 3 games: red light, green light, flashlight tag, and hide and seek. And that's all the appearances that she has. So, yeah. And finally, Scrap Baby was in one of the first aid minigames. So in conclusion, Circus Baby is one of my favorite characters in the whole franchise. He's up there right next to Springtrap. I had fun making this video, and if you guys want to see another video like this, make sure to smash that subscribe button. So see you in my next project. Bye guys.